back to the King of the Ring tournament. My name is Kaiser Wrestling. We are here with Corey286, and we're about to get started on the second round of the King of the Ring tournament, which is going to be the semifinals. So now this will, of course, be taking place at the King of the Ring pay-per-view, and we're going to have 3 matches on this live stream for all you guys. We're going to have all the semifinal matches, which will be Finn Balor versus Chris Jericho. Then we're going to have Daniel Bryan versus Roman Reigns, and the winner of those 2 matches will meet at the finals, and we'll find out who will be the honorary King of the Ring. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started with our first matchup in our semifinals. This is going to be Finn Balor versus Chris Jericho. This is going to be huge, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go. So it's going to be taking place at King of the Ring. Alternate attire. Two. It's 2. Alright, so we're going to be selecting our arena right now. It's going to be at the King of the Ring. I think you have to choose that. So King of the... go to the... yeah, right there. Here we go. So the King of the Ring pay-per-view, going to be hosting 3 matches right now. Welcome back, Ashton Walters, to the King of the Ring tournament. We're about to get started with our semifinals as we have Finn Balor versus Chris Jericho, and we even gave them some new attires to go along with it. So that right there shows you that we've been working real hard trying to get these attires up and going. So Finn Balor versus Chris Jericho. In the last match, we saw that Finn Balor dominated Randy Orton, and Chris Jericho was in a hard-fought battle with Kevin Owens. Of course, Falls Count Anywhere rules will apply for all of these matches at the King of the Ring tournament. You're just joining us right now because we don't want to have any count-out victories. We don't want to have any disqualification victories. You want to have a clear King of the Ring. Savage victory. So Chris Jericho and Finn Balor, they're going to be going one-on-one tonight. And I have to say, my money's going on Finn, because I think Finn Balor has all the capabilities it takes to win this whole entire King of the Ring tournament. But we also have to remember that Roman Reigns just defeated Goldberg, a WCW legend that has had a whole bunch of momentum right behind him ever since returning to the WWE. So Reigns may be able to get through his opponent tonight, which would be Daniel Bryan. But can he get through Finn Balor or Chris Jericho for that matter?
Jericho, yes, Balor.
So Chris Jericho versus Finn Balor to open up this King of the Ring tournament. I cannot wait to call the action, ladies and gentlemen. This King of the Ring tournament has been absolutely successful. We saw some of the greatest matches of all time in WWE 2K17 Universe Mode for Corey286. We saw Randy Orton versus Finn Balor. That right there was a classic in itself. And I have to say, the match that stole the show for me was Goldberg versus Roman Reigns, where we saw the spear versus the spear. And unfortunately for Goldberg, it wouldn't hang on long enough. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the King of the Ring pay-per-view. And there will only be one winner. So here comes the Demon King Finn Balor, and I'm really grateful that they held on to his entrance because I was afraid that I was going to have to do all that too. So Finn Balor coming out, he's going to be wearing a whole new attire for all you guys tonight because this is a big occasion. So literally, I would have to say that these 2 men right now, Chris Jericho and Finn Balor, have the advantage to win the King of the Ring tournament. Because if you think about it, they have 1 match to wait until they have to go to the finals. Unlike Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan, they have to go right to the finals in that match. As now Finn Balor, look at Balor. He is looking ready to go. The Demon King is showing up at tonight's King of the Ring tournament pay-per-view. And here comes Finn Balor, and he is repping the red, the black, and the white. The Demon King looks like he is back at his best. I feel like this is real bad news for Y2J Chris Jericho. This is going to be a real bad road for Jericho. Hopefully he'll be able to defeat Finn Balor, as Finn Balor looks ready to go. He looks ready to win that King of the Ring title right now. So of course, the throne is sitting over there for the winner of the King of the Ring tournament. And here comes Chris Jericho. Everybody already throwing up the middle finger for this man. He's not a well-liked superstar here in the WWE. A lot of nefarious acts from Chris Jericho. Now Jericho, he is looking to become the honorary King of the Ring here in Corey286 2K17 Universe Mode. But will he be able to pick up a victory over the Demon King? I mean, a lot of people said that he got lucky the first time around against Kevin Owens, because Kevin Owens definitely had the momentum. As now here comes Jericho. Chris Jericho repping his scarf. He is repping the red colors. He looks like he is ready to go into battle with Finn Balor. So this is going to be one hell of a match. Finn Balor and Chris Jericho to open up the King of the Ring semifinals. Only one of these men can advance, and what a boss ring this is to hold these matches. And oh, a big kick there by Balor. Oh, look at that ring. Hold that thought right there, ladies and gentlemen. The side of the ring is changing colors. That is absolutely phenomenal. This right here is a great ring to have. This King of the Ring pay-per-view. So now getting back to the action, it seems like we have a cat and mouse game going on between Chris Jericho and Finn Balor.
It looks like Balor and Jericho connected on their outfits.
Yeah, Finn Balor and Chris Jericho both repping the red tonight. I guess that is the color of royalty. And now, oh, Balor is going for the chop. And now Jericho going for the enziguri. It's both. I mean, well, Finn Balor is on Raw. Chris Jericho, of course, a SmackDown Live superstar. But both of these superstars will love to be King of the Ring. Can Chris Jericho pick up yet another upset? And now, oh, Balor tossing Jericho over the top rope already. And Balor with the plunge. Finn Balor showing everybody tonight at King of the Ring that he is here for the throne. He is here for the crown. He will have to get through Chris Jericho and either Roman Reigns or Daniel Bryan in the finals. Now Balor with a nice jawbreaker to Jericho, and the heel drop kick takes down Y2J. Now Chris Jericho trying to get back to his feet as Finn Balor realizes he is in firm control right now. Chris Jericho trying to gather his thoughts. Jericho back in the ring. Finn Balor and Jericho having a standoff. Nice drop kick there by Jericho. So Chris Jericho has the confidence. He beat Kevin Owens on SmackDown Live in the first round. But will he be able to defeat Balor in the semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament? Now look at this, is Jericho down and out. Wait, what's Balor doing? Finn Balor going to the top rope now. Here comes the Demon. The Demon wants Jericho to his feet. And oh, look at this, Jericho catching Balor. Oh, the power bomb. I thought he was going to sit down with it. But instead just taking down Balor hard. And now Jericho with the heel kick. Nice move there by Jericho. Has Finn Balor now on the ropes. Finn Balor now. I think he's going to counter that one. Jericho going for the vertical suplex. And now look at this. Is Balor. Uh-oh. Jericho now. Here we go. Finn Balor going for his trademark drop kick into the corner. Finn now. Drop kick on Jericho. The back of his head. Hitting that turnbuckle on the way down. And now here comes Finn. Finn Balor wants to end this match right now, going for coup de grace, and Jericho moves out of the way, and Jericho now with the Bulldog. Y2J has Balor right where he wants him. Lion Salt covered out by Y2J. Will he eliminate Balor from the King of the Ring? No, he won't. Now what is Jericho going to have to do to get the better of Balor? Finn Balor is now looking the goods, but now Jericho, oh, going for the elbow into the corner. Luckily, Balor able to respond with a clothesline. Very competitive first match here at the King of the Ring. And now, big-time jawbreaker there by Jericho. And a code breaker! Out of nowhere, Finn Balor getting spiked. Covered out by Y2J on the Demon King. And Finn kicking out at 1. Very impressive. Finn Balor able to kick out at 2 right there. Chris Jericho going back to the drawing board. What's Jericho doing? Chris Jericho now. I think Jericho was probably thinking about going for a weapon, but saw that Balor was getting back to his feet. And now going for the double axe handle. Not going to land. And now Jericho with another heel kick to Balor. So I have to say that Chris Jericho now just trying to psych out Finn. Maybe the only way Jericho could win this match. And that's just wrenching that neck over the knee. Chris Jericho looking really good right now. And another heel kick. And now, oh, look at Jericho going for the baseball slide. So now Finn Balor trying to come back in this match. Jericho picks up Balor. And there goes the power bomb into the bridge. Finn Balor in a world of trouble, and a kick out there by Balor. So now Finn about to get taken down by Jericho again. Double underhook, German suplex there into the cover. Balor kicking out again. I have to say, Finn now looking the goods. And wait a minute, here comes Balor. Oh boy, here comes Finn Balor. Balor all over Jericho. And a sling blade by the Demon King. Jericho has been in control for the latter portion of this match, but here comes Balor. Oh boy, a chop right to Jericho and into the drop kick. Finn Balor taking the head off of Y2J. It may be an amount of moments in this match until Balor ends it. A given amount of time can end this match for Chris Jericho. So now Balor, oh, the elbows into the head of Balor. And now Jericho trying to get the momentum back in his favor. And now look at this is Jericho with a couple of kicks to the face, and now Finn is opened up. Chris Jericho has a chance to end this one right now. And now welcome to the King of the Ring tournament. Jenny Knapp, my name is Kaiser Wrestling. This is Corey 286, and you are witnessing Chris Jericho versus Finn Balor. This is the first match of the semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament. Balor now on the walls, and Finn Balor able to fight out of it. What a competitive matchup this has been so far. And now Jericho gets brought up back to his feet. Now wait a minute, Balor once again. Oh boy, oh here we go. Finn Balor for the second time going for the drop kick. How are you guys doing right now at the King of the Ring tournament? My name is Kaiser Wrestling, and we are giving you some great action between Chris Jericho and Finn Balor. Who's going to be going to the finals to face either Roman Reigns or Daniel Bryan? Codebreaker! Chris Jericho trying to end this match for Finn Balor. Cover on the Demon King now by Y2J, and he kicks out at one. Chris Jericho having a hard time believing that one. Finn Balor still heavily in this match. Wow, what a match we have witnessed so far between Finn and Jericho. And now here comes Finn. Finn now, brain buster on Jericho. Y2J getting spiked on his head. This could be the end. But now Finn Balor, instead of going for the cover, he is waiting for Jericho to get to his feet. But now, oh, Finn Balor with a crossbody. Jericho thought he was safe on the outside. But to Finn Balor's disagreement, here we go. Oh boy, Jericho about to get taken down with a vertical suplex, and Finn Balor gets all of it. Jericho landing spine first on that concrete floor. Not going to be good news for Chris Jericho at all. Now what's Finn Balor thinking of doing right now? Chris Jericho, oh wait a minute, Balor going to that table. We saw that table utilized many times in the first round of the tournament. Jericho now just realizing that he is in danger. Finn Balor setting up both of the tables on the other side of the ring. Well, what these superstars are willing to do to each other to become the King of the Ring is absolutely amazing. And now Balor and Jericho back to a vertical base, and now, oh, a nice forearm right to the face of Jericho. Oh boy, this is real bad news. It's now Jericho able to counter whatever Balor had in mind, delivering the discus forearm onto Finn. And now, oh boy, Balor about to go down with a DDT. Now this is Jericho's chance to get the better of Finn Balor. Balor with the jawbreaker, and now Jericho hitting the knee right there as Balor tosses Jericho into the announcement table. And now, oh boy, look at this. Oh, Jericho head first. And now, oh, wait a minute. Finn Balor now grabs Jericho, picks him up. The 1916 connects. The 1916 DDT. Finn Balor has a chance to put away Jericho right now. Y2J is on the mat. He is trying to get back to his feet. And oh boy, Finn Balor picks up Jericho. Oh Lord. And Jericho able to counter whatever Balor had in mind and bashes the head of Balor off the announcement table and tosses him into the ring post. Finn Balor getting tossed face first into that steel ring post. And now look at Jericho. Jericho has that bat now, and he's going right after Balor. Balor retreating. And oh, Balor getting taken down with that big time bat shot. Oh boy, this is real bad news for Finn Balor. He gets tossed right into the apron. Finn Balor now maybe a moments away from losing this match if Jericho hits this, and he's going to lock it in on the outside. Balor has nowhere to run. Here we go. The Walls of Jericho by Chris Jericho on the outside. Balor trying to fight for his life. And now look at Finn Balor. Finn Balor able to fight out of it. That right there is the determination of the Demon King. Able to fight out of the Walls of Jericho. And Chris Jericho now trying to get back to his feet. And now look at this, is Chris Jericho.
I think you're still.
Yeah, Chris Jericho now. He's just hanging he's hanging in there on the barricade now. I don't know what the hell is going on. Chris Jericho. I think you have to hit me or something. Chris Jericho now just hanging in there. And oh, look at that. Chris Jericho jumping off the barricade. I don't know what the hell just happened there. I think Jericho was really trying to get away from Balor. Oh, look at that. Balor getting taken down. Jericho jumping off the top rope right there onto Finn Balor, crashing in to the announcement table. Wait a minute. Jericho now. Oh boy. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This may backfire on Chris Jericho. Oh, this is real bad news for Y2J. Here we go. Chris Jericho now about to go down. And the Fisherman Driver. Fisherman Driver through the announcement table. And Finn Balor may put Jericho away tonight at King of the Ring. Finn Balor goes for the cover. The crowd chanting, this is awesome, and it is gratefully awesome. And Jericho kicks out at 2. I have no idea how Chris Jericho kicked out of that one. But it's only a matter of time before Finn Balor puts Jericho away. This has been a gruesome matchup between these two superstars. And now Jericho trying to crawl. Oh yeah, Corey's laugh is phenomenal, Ashlyn. It is, and here it goes again with the spazzing out. That is not the first time we saw superstars catch seizures. Daniel Bryan catching a seizure in this match, and the other time against Seth Rollins. Yeah, Corey's laugh is exactly why people watch this YouTube channel. As now Chris Jericho tosses Finn Balor into the ropes, and now, oh boy, goes for the frog splash. Balor able to escape harm's way. Now both of these superstars are in close terms of winning this one. Here comes Balor. Oh, chop! Right to the chest of Jericho, followed by the drop kick. Y2J on the receiving end of a lot of offense. And now Balor, what is he trying to do? Oh boy. Jenny's saying that Corey still laughs like a girl. I don't think that's ever going to change. Puberty will not fix that problem. As now Balor takes down Jericho, and now, oh, a hard roundhouse kick there by Balor, and a big-time discus forearm takes down Jericho. Oh boy, and now Jericho, and he tosses it. Oh, was going to get tossed into the corner by Balor, and now Balor vicious clothesline there onto Jericho. And now here we go again, Finn Balor going for a big maneuver right there. Nice drop kick there by Finn. Jericho looking at the lights right now, and oh, Finn Balor with a hard right hand, and now, wait a minute, here comes Finn, and a big-time 1916 by Finn Balor. That may be enough to put away Jericho. Finn needs to go for the cover. Finn Balor now, wait a minute, Finn Balor may be trying to finish this match off. It's now Jericho tossing Balor into the corner, and now, wait a minute, what's Jericho thinking of doing? He tosses Balor on the outside. Here comes Jericho, and the drop kick to Balor. Oh boy, this right here is not good. Finn Balor on the receiving end of offense now from Jericho. And now here goes Jericho tossing Balor back in the ring, as Chris Jericho may want to end this one. Stomping on the back of Balor. Here comes Jericho. Lion's off. Will this be enough to put away the Demon King tonight at King of the Ring? And Balor kicks out again. What a match between Balor and Jericho tonight at the King of the Ring. As now Finn Balor once again getting tossed into the corner by Jericho. And oh, hard right hand. Finn Balor now grabs hold of Jericho. Gonna pick him up, and the big time brain buster. The brain buster by Finn Balor. Jericho may be done for. Cover now on Y2J at the King of the Ring. And Balor is going to be advancing to the finals against either Roman Reigns or Daniel Bryan. That right there was a huge victory for the Demon King Finn Balor. And he has gotten the victory over Chris Jericho. This right here was a huge matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Both of these men have nothing to be ashamed of. They put on a classic tonight to open up King of the Ring. And now we will find out if Finn Balor has it in him to go to the finals to beat either Roman Reigns or Daniel Bryan. That was a huge brain buster that knocked Chris Jericho right out. Jericho had no response, and we can't even blame Chris Jericho. That was not the first time that he was planted on his head in this match. So Finn Balor is going to be facing either Roman Reigns or Daniel Bryan in the finals of the King of the Ring tournament. Will Finn Balor be able to call himself the King of the Ring? We will find out in just a couple of moments. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be our final match in the semifinals. Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan. Put in the comment section, who do you guys have? Oh, wait, what happened to Reigns? Oh, yeah, so guys, just a quick thing to talk about before we get into this match. Roman Reigns got ambushed by The Undertaker after his match against Goldberg, and that was absolutely unbelievable. I had no words for that one. And Roman Reigns will probably be in a rivalry with The Undertaker after this King of the Ring tournament, but hopefully he'll be able to win it all. That is the question. Hopefully Roman Reigns can capitalize, and hopefully he did not suffer any injuries after that attack by the Phenom. So now we have Daniel Bryan versus Roman Reigns now. This is going to be a huge matchup between the two to close out the King of the Ring semifinals. Who is going to be leaving with the victory? Will it be Daniel Bryan? Will it be Roman Reigns? I have to say, my money's going to the big dog. The big dog seems like he wants to leave with this victory real badly. He seems like he wants to be the King of the Ring. He seems like he wants the opportunity for the Universal or WWE Championship. And I have now decided that the winner of the King of the Ring tournament will be going for the Universal Championship. So that is what it's all about. They're trying to earn themselves a Monday Night Raw run with the title. So Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan. This is going to be a huge match, ladies and gentlemen. We saw Daniel Bryan beat Roman Reigns' Shield brethren of Seth Rollins in the first round. Now will Daniel Bryan be able to get the victory over Roman Reigns? That may be a lot to ask from the underdog, but who knows? Daniel Bryan may be able to get it done. Daniel Bryan surprised many people in the past, but this is a challenge that a lot of people feel he cannot overcome. Roman Reigns, a man who is hell-bent on being the best, a man who is hell-bent on running the WWE and considering it to be his yard. So Daniel Bryan, I mean, he is the obstacle that steps between Roman Reigns and the finals of this tournament. So the winner of this match will be challenging Finn Balor. It is going to be a huge matchup. So here comes Daniel Bryan. The Yes Movement leader is planning on heading into King of the Ring tonight with a victory over the big dog. Will he be able to get it done? Daniel Bryan, of course, very, very determined, very tough. You're going to need a lot more than toughness and determination to get through the big dog, Roman Reigns. The finals is going to be happening right after this match. And that to me is going to be the disadvantage that Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan will have. Because literally right after this match, they'll have to face Finn Balor. As now here comes Roman Reigns with some brand new attire, I see. A nice silver emblem in the middle of that vest. Roman Reigns with the looks of a king tonight. And I have to say, King Reigns have a nice ring to it. So Roman Reigns will be stepping in the ring with Daniel Bryan. A man who is trying to redeem himself in his career here in Corey 286 Universe mode. This is your second match of the semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament. It is Daniel Bryan versus Roman Reigns. Who is going to strike first? Is Reigns going for the clothesline and Bryan going for a kick, and Reigns now takes down Bryan. Great move there by Roman Reigns that takes down Daniel Bryan quickly. A couple of uppercuts we're seeing from the big dog. Now Daniel Bryan with a chop right to the chest of Roman, and now going to try to take Reigns down with the German. Reigns saw it coming though, and now a collegiate wrestling slam there by Roman Reigns. So a lot of people say that Roman Reigns cannot wrestle college level, but him showing right there that that is not the truth. So now Roman Reigns picks up Bryan. Is Daniel Bryan having a hard time fighting in this one already, and a big clothesline by the big dog. And that was what Roman Reigns could do that a lot of others cannot. Is wear your opponent down, and Roman Reigns is real good at that, and a big time neckbreaker there by Daniel Bryan. Even Roman Reigns speechless right there, and now Daniel Bryan is feeling it, chanting yes. The crowd is feeling Daniel Bryan tonight. Are they feeling Roman Reigns? Reigns just walking around in circles on the outside, trying to avoid anything that Daniel Bryan has planned, and now, oh, flying goat takes out Reigns. It was only a matter of time before we saw that one, ladies and gentlemen. And now here comes Daniel Bryan all over Roman Reigns. The leader of the Yes Movement going on the attack. And now Reigns, oh, takes the drop kick from Bryan. And now Daniel Bryan has Reigns right where he wants him, but Roman going to take him down. Reigns and Bryan both know what lies ahead. A Universal Championship opportunity. A match against Finn Balor in the finals of the King of the Ring. Kick right to the back. And now Daniel Bryan is feeling it. Roman Reigns having a hard time controlling Bryan. So now Daniel Bryan going to go to the second rope right now. And he wants Roman to his feet. What is Daniel Bryan thinking about doing right now? Here comes Bryan. Big time drop kick on Reigns. Well, Roman Reigns having a hard time getting out of the gates in this one. And Roman not going to give up. That is one thing about Roman Reigns that we know very well. He's a superstar with a lot of determination. Now Daniel Bryan has the momentum. But can Roman Reigns get it back in his favor? And now, oh, look at Bryan now. Bryan was going for a belly-to-belly, you have to believe. A hard right hands there by Roman. Oh, Bryan getting dumped over the top rope. Roman Reigns taking out the trash tonight at King of the Ring. And now he is showing his confidence over Daniel Bryan. Reigns is feeling it. Now in the ring goes Bryan. And now Roman Reigns takes down Bryan with a flying clothesline. Kick right across the chest as well to Daniel Bryan. And now this is where you do not want to be if you're Daniel Bryan. Now Reigns. Oh boy. And look at the half Nelson slam by Bryan. That was a harsh landing for Roman Reigns. And now Bryan. Oh, what a chop. And now Bryan was going for the S-kicks. And now Roman, Superman punch. Daniel Bryan is down. The leader of the Yes movement may be moments away from dropping this match to Roman Reigns. Oh boy. Roman Reigns with a hard right hand. And now we have seen this to Goldberg. In the first time these two men met up, Roman Reigns planning on hitting the drive-by. And now, oh boy, Daniel Bryan in the line of fire. Here comes Roman. Drive-by. Big time drive-by by Roman Reigns to Daniel Bryan. Christian Brooklyn, thank you for subscribing to Corey286. My name is Kaiser Wrestling, and I know that you're enjoying the King of the Ring because I know that I'm enjoying it myself. And now Roman Reigns taking out the equipment from that table, and I feel like Daniel Bryan may be moments away from going through that table. It seems like all superstars have went through the announcement table in the King of the Ring, and now, oh, Bryan fighting back, and now look at this, Daniel Bryan with a couple of offensive moves on Reigns, and now Daniel Bryan is showing some offense of his own, and now going to spin around, oh, big time roundhouse kick, and this is not what Roman Reigns wanted. This is real bad news for the big dog. Has to try to get back in this match as fast as possible, and now, oh, look at this, oh, Reigns turning Bryan inside out. A big-time clothesline. And now Daniel Bryan is back on defense. Reigns, oh, takes a hard right hand there by Bryan. Christian Brooklyn, we're going to be watching Monday Night Raw literally right after the King of the Ring tournament, so definitely don't spoil it for us. We want to see what happens. Are you excited about Brock Lesnar being on tonight? I know that I'm excited. I'm looking forward to that. That's honestly the only reason why I really want to see Monday Night Raw. Plus, I want to see what happens with Seth Rollins and Bray Wyatt. Now Roman Reigns once again on the outside. And now Bryan, oh, flying goat. The flying goat takes down Roman Reigns. And now Bryan going to try to toss Reigns back in the ring. Has Roman right where he wants him. And now, oh, look at this is Daniel Bryan. Wants Roman Reigns up. And now look at this is Bryan. Oh, he was going for the S-kicks. Reigns counters. Hard right hand by Roman. And Bryan with a hard left hand and a big-time drop kick. My Lord, what a match we are witnessing between these two men. Daniel Bryan now. What is he going for now? Daniel Bryan going to the top rope. Who do you think is going to be winning King of the Ring? Christian Brooklyn. You think that Daniel Bryan could beat Roman Reigns tonight? Goes for the headbutt. Reigns moves out of the way. Oh, boy. Now this is real bad news for Daniel Bryan. Bryan did not want to be there. And now Reigns going to toss Bryan into the corner again. Oh, a big time clothesline by Roman. And Bryan goes to the outside. This is Daniel Bryan's chance to come back. As now Roman stomps on Bryan. And now Reigns getting dumped over by Bryan. Now Daniel Bryan grabs a hold of Roman. I think he's thinking about going for a suplex into the ring. And takes down Roman Reigns. Now here we go as Daniel Bryan with another kick right to the back. Bryan and Roman Reigns, they are tearing down the house tonight at the King of the Ring. And now Roman, oh, tosses Bryan against the ropes. Oh, the spear! The spear out of nowhere takes down Bryan. A big time spear by Roman Reigns on Daniel Bryan. Could this be the end? All right, so Roman Reigns, he is getting the props for the win here. Can he beat Daniel Bryan? He did not go for the cover, though. That may have been a huge mistake. And now Bryan, oh, here we go. The yes kicks on Roman. Here comes Daniel Bryan with a couple of kicks to Roman Reigns right now. The leader of the yes movement about to wind back and nails Roman behind the ears. Bryan now going to crawl into the cover. Will this be enough to defeat Roman tonight at King of the Ring? Reigns is down. And a kick out there by Roman. Roman Reigns able to kick out of that huge move by Bryan. And now here comes Bryan. Bryan going for the single leg high knee to finish Roman tonight at King of the Ring. Here comes Bryan, single leg high knee. Roman Reigns Reigns may drop the victory to Daniel Bryan right now. Cover by the leader of the Yes Movement at King of the Ring. No, Roman kicks out at 1.5. That was a huge kick out there by Reigns. And now Daniel Bryan goes back to the drawing board. What is he going to have to do to defeat Roman tonight at King of the Ring? And now Bryan. Nice drop kick there, dropping Reigns. Now Roman flying, going, oh, wait a minute. This time Roman heading in the ring, avoiding the flying goat. And now you see Daniel Bryan trying to find out what he's going to have to do now. What is Daniel Bryan going to have to do to beat Roman Reigns tonight at King of the Ring? Oh! I actually did not know that. I did not know that the potatoes were the first vegetables, with the first vegetable growing space. What does that necessarily mean? You mean, like, does it require a lot of space to grow potatoes? Because, I mean, I don't know too much about growing vegetables because I'm from New York. We didn't really grow anything in New York. Yeah, I'm from New York. We just went to Seatown and bought food, so. Oh, look at that. Daniel Bryan now busted open by Roman Reigns. A couple of right hands. And now, oh boy. A couple of right hands there by Roman Reigns. Daniel Bryan is busted open. Oh, potatoes were the first vegetables to grow in space. Really? I really did not know that one. I thought vegetables could grow in space? That's crazy. So, I mean, could they grow only on planets that have water, I'm assuming? And now, oh, flying goat! Daniel Bryan taking out Roman Reigns, and now Bryan all over Reigns. Bryan trying to end Reigns' night tonight at King of the Ring. Oh, Roman, nice counter there. Superman punch. Bryan is off of his feet. Roman needs to go for the cover. Bryan is bleeding heavily from the head. Look at that cut. We saw Bryan bleeding profusely in his match against Seth Rollins. And now this is real bad. And Roman Reigns grabs a hold of Bryan. Now what is Roman Reigns doing now? Reigns grabbing a hold of Daniel Bryan now and tossing Bryan over there. And oh, Roman Reigns going for the clothesline. And now what is Daniel Bryan thinking about doing? Bryan goes to the apron. Daniel Bryan going to the apron. Here goes Roman. Oh, big clothesline by Reigns. Floors Daniel Bryan. And now this could be the possible ending of this match. Now Roman Reigns just feeling the confidence right now. Daniel Bryan slowly trying to get to his feet. The leader of the Yes Movement really wants to be the King of the Ring. It's now Bryan slowly walking towards Roman Reigns, and now, oh, goes for the clothesline. Bryan now with a couple of right hands, and now Bryan, yes, kicks. Roman Reigns in trouble. Reigns will not be able to come back from that one. He is taking all those kicks to the chest. And now Reigns and a big time kick behind the ear. Bryan trying to end this one. Oh, wait a minute, picks up Reigns. What is he doing? Daniel Bryan now. What the hell? Daniel Bryan gonna try to put Reigns through that table. We saw Bryan do this to Rollins on Monday Night Raw. Daniel Bryan trying to reciprocate those actions to Reigns tonight. And here comes Bryan. Big time elbow to Reigns. Roman Reigns down and out thanks to Daniel Bryan. And now Bryan gonna go for the cover on Roman. The referee taking 60 years to get to the cover. Bryan trying to hold that leg. Cover now on Roman Reigns. And that is it. Daniel Bryan is going to the finals. For all you Daniel Bryan fans out there, there is a chance that Daniel Bryan could become the King of the Ring and earn himself a Universal Championship opportunity. The final match of the King of the Ring will consist of Finn Balor and Daniel Bryan. I cannot wait to call that match. That is going to be huge. What a victory for Daniel Bryan. That was probably one of the biggest victories in his whole entire Universe Mode career. Beating Roman Reigns tonight at King of the Ring. That big time elbow right through the table. And Daniel Bryan finds himself in a match against the Demon King Finn Balor. Who will be the King of the Ring? We're going to find out in a couple of moments, ladies and gentlemen. That right there will end the semifinals, and we're going to quickly get into the finals of this tournament to find out who will be the #1 contender for the Universal Championship. Will it be Daniel Bryan? Will it be Finn Balor? Both superstars will love nothing more than to become the King of the Ring. So that right there is our final standings. It is Daniel Bryan versus Finn Balor. This is going to be one hell of a match, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are not going to want to miss this one. So we have... oh yeah, we have Balor versus Bryan. A lot of people did not think that these two men would be at the finals. A lot of people were saying that it may be Goldberg, it may be Randy Orton, but we never thought it would be Balor and Bryan. This right here is going to close out the King of the Ring tournament. I hope you guys have been enjoying it as much as I have. My name is Kaiser Wrestling. You're just joining us right now. We just witnessed two great, phenomenal semi-final matches between Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns, Finn Balor, and Chris Jericho. Now these are the two men left over in this King of the Ring tournament. Who will become the #1 contender for the Universal Championship? Start throwing out your predictions. Who is leaving home, or who is going home with the King of the Ring?
Who is leaving home?
Who is leaving home with the King of the Ring? Hopefully one of the divas in the back locker room will be leaving home with the King of the Ring. But who will be leaving with the crown? Who will be named King of the Ring? I'm pretty sure that Finn Balor may prefer leaving with Becky Lynch, considering that he's trained her. They're both Irish. You already know how that goes. Daniel Bryan, on the other hand, he's already married, so it wouldn't be too fun for Daniel Bryan to be the King of the Ring. So I'm kind of hoping Finn Balor wins this match. Finn Balor has my vote to be leaving with the victory. I know I voted for Roman Reigns to win the other match, but unfortunately he was not able to get the job done. So now Finn Balor will have to fall through with that idea. My money's going on Finn, so hopefully Finn won't disappoint. So Finn Balor and Daniel Bryan. All right, so Christian Brooklyn saying that it is going to be Finn Balor leaving with the victory. And I'm hoping you're right. A lot of people are supporting Finn Balor to leave with the King of the Ring crown. As you see that throne sitting right over there. Who is going to win? The King of the Ring. And my counterpart, Corey 286, repping Chris Jericho right now as he wears his bandage as a scarf. Unfortunately, Jericho will not be included in the finals.
Thank the Lord.
Thanks to this man right here, Finn Balor. Wow, I cannot believe that Finn Balor is going to the finals. Just think about it. Finn Balor has beaten Randy Orton. Finn Balor has beaten Chris Jericho, two veterans in the game, and now he's going to add another veteran to his list. At least he's hoping to, in Daniel Bryan. So here comes Finn. Finn Balor winding up the chainsaw, and he is now going to the King of the Ring finals in a match against Daniel Bryan. Who is going to lead with the crown? And I actually don't blame Jenny Knapp right there. Both Daniel Bryan and Finn Balor have one hell of a record here in King of the Ring. So it is going to be hard to call this one. But I have to say, I would love to see Finn Balor become the King of the Ring, because that would definitely do a lot for his career. All right, so who is your favorite wrestler? All right, so my personal favorite wrestler is AJ Styles, because he is a wrestler. I look at AJ Styles as a wrestler and an entertainer. If you ask me who my secondary wrestlers are, I feel like CM Punk, Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, those wrestlers right there, those who are considered some of the best in the game. I mean, John Cena, he's good, but John Cena always refers to those 5 moves of doom, so that kills it for me. How about Corey 286? What's your favorite wrestler?
All 3 of the Shield members.
So Corey 286 favors all 3 members of the Shield, but I feel like he favors Roman Reigns, and I think he was hoping that Reigns got that victory. I mean, if you ask me who my favorite Shield member is, Seth Rollins. I definitely feel like Seth Rollins is the best out of the 3. So here we go. Shawn Michaels, a phenomenal wrestler, so you have a real good taste in wrestlers there, Christian Brooklyn. I love Shawn Michaels. It's a shame that he has to retire at such a young age. So now here goes Bryan and Finn Balor. Daniel Bryan versus Finn Balor to close out the King of the Ring tournament. And oh, Balor! What a flapjack onto the ropes. That is going to be really crucial for Daniel Bryan. And we have to think that Daniel Bryan is still feeling some fatigue after his match with Roman Reigns. Balor had some time to rest and relax. Well, I mean, myself knows about wrestling. Corey 286 knows about wrestling, and I'm pretty sure Christian Brooklyn knows as well, because he said his favorite wrestler is Shawn Michaels. So I'm guessing that maybe you are the only one that doesn't know too much about wrestling, but hopefully you're learning tonight.
It's okay, Ash.
So now here we go. A nice neck breaker there by Bryan, going for the double underhook suplex, and Balor. Nice counter there by the Demon King. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, see, I agree with Christian Brooklyn right there. I feel like my favorite Shield member is definitely Seth Rollins, because he has been the most successful out of the 3. I mean, all men have been world champion. I mean, if you count the amount of times that they've won world championships, then you could say that maybe Roman Reigns has been the most successful, but I definitely feel like Rollins is the most talented. So now Balor, oh, discus forearm, takes down Daniel Bryan. I have to say right now, the Demon King is looking the goods. So now Balor, what a hard clubbing blow right to the back of Bryan. That is going to do a lot of damage. And now Balor, nice drop kick that takes down Bryan. And now, oh boy, here goes Balor. He was going for a maneuver right there. Now Balor with a nice knee to Daniel Bryan. Oh, wait a minute, Bryan maybe going for a ride. Real bad news for the leader of the S movement now. Here goes Finn Balor. Balor going for the superplex now and takes down Bryan. Avalanche suplex there by Finn Balor. Now Balor thinking about flying, and here goes Finn. Finn wants Bryan back up to his feet. Balor now about to fly. Now Bryan, oh, look at this. Bryan catches Balor. Big time powerbomb. A nice reversal there by Bryan. Now going to go after the legs of Finn Balor. That's a very unorthodox strategy from Daniel Bryan. We normally don't really see him isolate a body part for submissions, but he may have to try to ground Finn Balor because he realizes that when it comes to the speed department, Balor has the advantage. Now a couple of right hands there by Balor. Roundhouse kick there by Balor as well. Finn Balor dominating this far, and now Bryan. Oh, Balor getting sent over the top rope. And now look at this as Daniel Bryan wants Balor back up to his feet. And now look at this, flying goal takes down Balor. Did you see the neck just contort on the barricade right there by Daniel Bryan? First NXT champion, Seth Rollins, first man. Yep, exactly. The first man to win the NXT championship, the only member of the Shield to win the NXT championship, and the only man to cash in Money in the Bank. Oh, the first one to cash in Money in the Bank. So Seth Rollins, he was already in the path for success. I feel like Triple H and Vince McMahon, they were booking Seth Rollins to be a real good heel, but now he has chosen to be the face of the company, because I feel like maybe they're going to turn Roman Reigns heel in the future, but you never know with Vince McMahon. It's both Daniel Bryan and Balor thinking about something the same. Look at this, Bryan has Balor up, and oh, look at this, spinning Balor around the fireman's carry now. A lot of damage being done to Finn Balor.
Not busy.
So I feel like the reason why they've been holding back on Seth Rollins is his injury, because ever since he got injured a couple of years ago, they've been holding back on pushing Seth Rollins to the top. But I think it's only a matter of time before we see Seth Rollins back in the title picture. So Balor now going to get out of there. Now Bryan, oh, catches Balor. Here goes the yes kicks. And now, welcome Alan Morcus to the King of the Ring. This is the final match, Daniel Bryan versus Finn Balor. We're glad to have you join the broadcast. My name is Kaiser Wrestling. We're here with Corey286, and I know that we are more than excited to see the broadcast tonight. Oh, big time heel kick. Takes down Balor. It's been a grueling King of the Ring tournament. We've had so many superstars come and go, and now we are down to Daniel Bryan and Finn Balor. And now Daniel Bryan maybe thinking about putting this one to rest. Here comes the single leg high knee that's put so many away. Bryan now measuring Balor. Single leg, no, Balor counters. Balor counters the high knee. Daniel Bryan having to go back to the drawing board. And a big time neck breaker takes down Finn. The single leg high knee able to be countered. That right there is going to take away some of the confidence. Alright, so my favorite member of the Bullet Club, I definitely have to say it is AJ Styles, because of how much success that he has had in all forms of entertainment. New Japan Pro Wrestling, TNA, WWE. But if you ask me my second favorite, it has to be Kenny Omega, because he's been underrated. I feel like it's only a matter of time before he ends up in the WWE, and he's just awesome. So if you watch New Japan Pro Wrestling, I think you could agree that Kenny Omega is really talented. I mean, I like Gallows and Anderson. I love Finn Balor. Finn Balor, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, but definitely has nothing on AJ Styles to me. So yeah, Kenny Omega, he's a great superstar, and I can't blame you for having him as your favorite. His match at Wrestle Kingdom with Okada, it was great. So now look at this as Balor getting tossed into the corner by Bryan. Oh, a drop kick there by Daniel. And now here we go. Daniel Bryan is feeling it. Finn Balor in the corner. And now Balor takes a knee right across the face. And now flying goat. Oh no, Bryan holding that with the drop kick. And now Balor gets taken down with a beautiful move there by Bryan. Finn Balor really has to try to come back right now, because Daniel Bryan seems to have the control. And now, big time European uppercut there by Finn. And now, oh, a hard right hand there by Bryan. Nice kicks there. Now Bryan once again. Yes, kicks on Balor. Finn Balor, maybe moments away of losing this King of the Ring match. And now Daniel Bryan gonna wind back. and a big-time kick behind the ear. Balor looking at the lights. Covered now by Daniel Bryan. Will this be enough to put away Finn? No! Oh my God. Big-time kick out there by Finn Balor. What is Daniel Bryan going to have to do to put away the Demon King? Yeah, Kenny Omega is absolutely amazing. If people here on the feed have never seen a Kenny Omega match, I highly suggest you guys check out New Japan Pro Wrestling. Really good talent is Kenny Omega. I hope he comes to NXT soon. But the thing about Kenny Omega is that they better book him well when he comes to the WWE. Because they put him on NXT just to dry, I'll be really pissed. And so now you see Daniel Bryan was going for the S-Lock. Finn Balor finally able to counter into a big-time German suplex. And now Daniel Bryan feeling it right now. Look at Finn Balor. Oh! Big-time counter by Bryan. Daniel Bryan with a double axe handle. Oh boy, Finn Balor now. This is not good for the Demon King. Is now Daniel Bryan. Oh boy, here we go. Daniel Bryan now. Look at the goods. Daniel Bryan about to run. Here comes Bryan. Daniel Bryan about to knock out Balor. Big time clothesline. Oh boy, cover now on Finn Balor by Daniel Bryan. I think everybody's glad that Corey is quiet right now, because if you guys actually heard him, he is screaming at the top of his lungs. Well, Ashton Walters got the meaning of it. Not the same. And oh, look at Bryan. Oh, flying goat. Balor's down. And now, here we go.
Ladies, calm down.
We're having a little bit of a lady fight here on the group chat here at King of the Ring. It's all good. We love all of you guys. It doesn't matter if you don't like each other. We love all you guys, and that's what matters. And I feel like it is only a matter. Actually, Christian Brooklyn, it said that Adam Cole is going to be signing with NXT very soon, so be on the lookout for that. He was kicked out of the Bullet Club because he's coming to NXT. Oh yeah, everybody is picking on him all the time. That is what's great about the Corey 286 channel. Everybody loves or hates Corey to the same amount of extent, so that way we could all just get along. So now here we go as Daniel Bryan grabs Balor, takes him down with a huge suplex. And now you see Finn Balor going to the outside. Daniel Bryan now. What is Bryan thinking about doing? Is Finn Balor? Oh, look at that. Oh, goes for the drop kick. Balor misses. Bryan grabs Balor and takes him down. So now what does Finn Balor have to do to beat Bryan tonight at King of the Ring? Finn Balor, he's pretty close there to the ledge. What is Daniel Bryan thinking about doing now? Oh, look at this. Is Daniel Bryan picks up. He's waiting for Finn Balor to get to his feet. Here we go. And oh boy. Oh, a big time drop kick on Balor. My Lord. Yeah, AJ Styles did not go to NXT. Adam Cole is going to be going to NXT. That is what I was trying to get at right there. Adam Cole is going to be signing with NXT in the near future, so be on the lookout for Adam Cole. If you're big New Japan Pro Wrestling fans, Adam Cole is going to be with NXT very soon. I'm glad all you guys are getting along in our group chat right now. Thank you guys for joining the broadcast. And now, Bryan able to counter. And now, Balor with a hard right hand. And now, oh, Finn! Beautiful forearm right to the face of Daniel Bryan. Finn Balor needs to make a comeback. He notices that. And now here comes Finn. Finn Balor back over Bryan. And now the sling blade that takes down Bryan. The Demon King now has an opportunity to end this match. He really needs to get Bryan. And now, oh, look at this. Daniel Bryan now grabbing a hold of Finn Balor. Gonna pick up Balor and takes him down. This is the King of the Ring finals, ladies and gentlemen. Is Daniel Bryan about to put this one to rest? Is Daniel Bryan gonna be the winner? And now here comes Bryan. Single leg, I know. Finn Balor able to counter. I'm glad you guys like the announcer. I love announcing the King of the Ring or any pay-per-view for the Corey 286 Chicago Wrestling channel. Oh, that's gone. Brain Buster. Big time move on Daniel Bryan. And now Bryan may be moments away from dropping the victory to Finn Balor tonight at King of the Ring. Will this be enough? And yes, he's done it. Finn Balor is King of the Ring. Welcome to the throne. The Demon King is now the King of the Ring. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining the King of the Ring pay-per-view. Thank you so much for being a part of the experience. I love love calling the action. Daniel Bryan versus Finn Balor, a great way to end this historical tournament. And Christian Brooklyn, Kenny Omega versus John Cena, it is going to happen. I know it is going to happen because both of the superstars have referenced each other in the past, and it's only a matter of time before we see Kenny Omega versus John Cena at a SummerSlam, Survivor Series, or WrestleMania. I'm hoping that they give him the upbringing to the main roster. He does not have to go through NXT because Kenny Omega will take the main roster by storm, especially on SmackDown Live. But ladies and gentlemen, this right here is going to wrap up the King of the Ring tournament. If you like what you saw, leave a like in that description, comment in that comment box, subscribe to Corey286, hit that notification bell to get notifications about his channel, because we will be bringing you so much more content, because now Finn Balor will get an opportunity for the Universal Championship at SummerSlam against the Universal Champion. It is going to be a huge matchup for Finn Balor, but unfortunately we're going to have to close this out right now. My name is Kaiser Wrestling. This is Corey286. Thank you guys so much for joining the King of the Ring tournament, for joining Corey286. Thank you for your sub. Thank you for your like, Alan Morcus. We appreciate you being part of the whole entire experience. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to let you go right now because we have to go get some grub, because this action made us build an appetite, and we're going to let you guys go. So, before we leave, Corey286 has one message for everybody: to like and subscribe to his channel. Corey286, take it away, man.
Alright guys, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to my channel like Kaiser said, and we will be bringing a lot more content to you. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a rivalry between The Undertaker and Roman Reigns.
That's going to happen.
After The Undertaker ambushed Roman Reigns after his match with Daniel Bryan. Oh wait, no, Goldberg. It was with Goldberg. So if y'all want to see that and y'all want to see more, comment on the videos, comment what y'all want to see, like, subscribe, and just keep tuning in.
Alright guys, take it easy, have a great day, take care, like, subscribe, have a great rest of your night. Good evening from King of the Ring.
You did not just say that, did you?
Yeah.